coming dentistry with the MSME. And one more is, sir, we do not have dental insurance in the country. If these three things together, MSME, dental insurance, and dentistry, will be able to create a job near about 1 lakh to 1 lakh 25,000 annually job will be able to create. And near about 20,000 jobs can be created for the dentist. So whatever the today we have the issue related to job, it can be well taken care with the help of MSME opening the group dental practices. And around in the next 5 to 7 years, 1 lakh 18 lakh to 20 lakhs job can be created in the next 7 years with the help of MSME and dentistry, and near about 3 lakh 50,000 job can be created for the dental surgeon in the next 7 to 8 years. This is I see the huge opportunity. Sir, we do have some how to sort out the issues related, particularly joining MSME, how it can help. That probably will have the more presentations in the future. And another request, sir, in the Ayushman Bharat, there is no inclusion of the dental treatments. So we request your honor to request authorities to have dental treatments can be included into the Ayushman Bharat, where the oral health of the poor people also can be taken care. And another in the MSME, the jobs, all the employees, the dental benefit plan or health benefit plan, through that also a lot of awareness can be increased, and in the future the care can be taken. With this, I would like to thank you very much, sir, for giving us this opportunity.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ashok Doble, for updating us on our problems, our challenges to the minister. Now, my dear friends, it is really my privilege to introduce to you our chief guest, our Honorable Union Minister Shri Nitin Gadkari ji, who has been one of the most successful minister as his work speaks for himself itself. So, Mr. Nitin Gadkari ji is the Minister for Road, Transport, Highways, Minister of Shipping, and the Minister of Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprises in our country. Mr. Gadkari ji, earlier we all know, served as the President of the Bharatiya Janata Party from 2010 to 2013. He's also known, we all know, for his work as the Public Works Department Minister of the state of Maharashtra, where under his leadership, a series of roads, highways, and flyovers across the state were constructed, including the most coveted Mumbai-Pune Expressway, India's first 6-lane concrete high-speed expressway. Mr. Gadkari ji is closely associated with RSS, which is headquartered in his home constituency of Nagpur. Sir, there are 6.4 crore MSME employing about 11 crore people, and MSMEs contribute approximately about 30% to our GDP and 48% of our exports. So MSMEs are the spine of our economy. And as doctors, we know how important a spine is to remain erect. So simply said, sir, the MSMEs are the spine and the backbone to keep our economy erect and robust. We are about 4 lakh dentists in the country, and 99% of them are practicing in the private sector because in their own clinics, as job opportunities, as Dr. Doble said, in the public and private sector is very limited. About 12,000 to 15,000 dentists start their own practices every year. The dentists, the dental laboratories, and the dental trade employ at least about 1.5 to 2 million people by creating jobs and to help boost our country's economy and GDP. And according to our beloved Prime Minister's speech sometime back, where he mentioned about an Atmanirbhar India, we as dentists are being very vocal about being local and are dreaming to become global. With your help, of inclusion of dentistry into MSME, and we are hoping that we have an exponential growth in our field of dentistry. So, sir, we all dentists, the allied dentist industries, the dental laboratories, the dental trade, all the dental industries are expecting from this inclusion and are eagerly awaiting to listen to you. So, welcome to you once again, sir. And we are waiting for you to enlighten us and speak on this inclusion of dentistry in MSME. Over to you, sir.
Honorable Dr. Deepak Muchala ji, Dr. Ravinder Singh ji, Dr. Ashok Doble, and all dear friends. First of all, actually it is a new knowledge for me to understand how much potential you have creating employment potential in the country. The dental service is covered under MSME since 2007, and presently dentist population in India is around 3 lakhs and 26,000 students pass out as a dentist every year. Actually, what my feeling is, in Indian scenario also there is a huge potential, and also there is a huge potential available in the world, across the world, where our doctors are very well recognized and respected. Around 1,50,000 dental clinics are present in the country, and they're mostly in the metropolitan area. The rural area, the number of these clinics is very less. Some of semi-urban areas now they have some clinics, and every year around 12,000 to 15,000 new dental clinics are open. Now presently, actually yesterday I was in with my dental doctor, Dr. Arya in Nagpur. So I was actually inquiring about all the things. First of all, I am giving you good suggestion that there is no problem related with employment. I am not of the opinion of Mr. Dr. Doble, who is telling me the people are having number of people are unemployment problem they are facing. Now you take the advantage of MSME ministry, and at least you can make double the clinics, and there is a huge potential is available. Only the problem is that taking that medical equipment and that infrastructure, actually majority is imported, 80 to 90%, I don't know. So first of all, it is the time for country where we are ready to support them for making industrial cluster for dental equipments and furniture, so by which we can reduce the cost. Actually, we are using the best technology available in the world. The majority of the machinery is coming from Germany. No doubt, German has got very good track record. But now technically we can make joint venture, and we can make research organization, training organization, by which we can develop inherent capability and potential. So first of all, this industry needs made in India and make in India. Without compromise with the quality, we can make it. Yesterday in the doctor clinic, I go to that MRI, small MRI. They take the photo of my teeth, and actually the equipment are very sophisticated, and it is the time for India to now start the big manufacturing or starting manufacturing for all this equipment. This is very important. Without that, you cannot reduce the capital cost. The other important thing is there is a huge capacity, particularly in the rural area, where you can open the clinics. The problem is that one of my friend was telling me, never asked to doctor about his production cost, any manufacturer about his production cost. The fee charging presently by the dentist is very exorbitant, because if you need more turnover and the paying capacity of the people, by considering that, you need to compromise with that. But we can compromise by reducing your capital cost, by in place of importing the good machinery, in place of that if you can give Indian option, nothing like that. Actually, Dr. Arya was telling me that now they are doing some experiments in Nagpur with Vishweshwariya Regional College of Engineering. My suggestion is you select any engineering college or IIT as a research training center. You need to develop it, where we are ready to support you as a technology center. So that is very important. I don't know in engineering, particularly related with the dental problem, who is the appropriate organization who has got the authority for that. But you should find out and make a center of excellence, a technology, innovation and research center, training center of related with the dental science, and by which also you can get more research using of different type of material, getting new innovation for your equipments, and reducing the cost of the capital cost as far as the cost of equipment is concerned. And for this reason, my suggestion is, for time being also, you can make technical joint venture with the international companies, and we will give it a good solution. Regarding every year around the actually number of dental colleges in the country also, that is, we need to increase the number. And I don't know, I don't make any comments on it, but I don't have very good opinion about the medical councils. The Indian Medical Council Association, now lot of things as government has taken in their hand. So this actually government should liberalize the policy. The medical colleges and dental medical colleges are economically viable, and that is the reason even Prime Minister also once he told to the Health Ministry that if the any industry, big industry want to open dental college, medical college, give them permission. So this is also, we can increase the number of medical colleges, dental colleges, and where our students has got lot of opportunity going to abroad. That is also a huge potential. Regarding the bank finance and MSME schemes, where I am ready to support you, because one doctor giving, at least creating jobs for 8 to 10 people, and that is very important. Actually, what my feeling is, now we are planning for a scheme, still it's not finalized, but it's in my mind. That is, the name scheme is as a master driver, master chef. So the way in which now you can train this, you can, even dental doctor can give training for 3 months for a young lady or young boy, and after that preliminary he can certify about his skill. On the basis of that, that cannot be a recognized education qualification, but on the basis of that he can get the job. Just say you take an example of a chef. We will allow one chef, at least in the 1 year he can change, he can train giving skill to 10 chefs. At least for 6 months he will give the training, and he will take the examination, and he will give the certificate. That will be a preliminary certificate for that skill. And on the basis of that, we can increase the number of people, trained people and skilled people. Suppose a one driver is having driving practice of more than 10 years, we will authorize him as a master driver, and he will train at least 10 people in the year. He can give the training to them. Every driver will, who is taking training will pay his fees, reasonable fee for him, and after 6 months he will give the certificate, that is a preliminary driving certificate to him, by which he can go to RTO, give the examination and take the final learning license, and he can start his job. So on that line, I am thinking that there are thousands of skilled available in the country, and where a doctor can be contribute as a skilled trainer, and I feel that this is the by we will get good skilled manpower in the country. I feel that this is a field where it has got most potential for employment potential, and that is the most important thing which is concerned with me. In Indian economic scenario, we are facing employment problem. So you have to plan a model in a way by which less capital cost, giving good services, good and quality services with a cheaper rate. And this is the need of the hour, because India is a big country having a big population, but the majority population is a poor population. They cannot afford to take the treatment and paying thousands of rupees for the treatment. Somewhere you need to find out the way out, that how we can be in position to give the treatment to the poor people also. Regarding your suggestion about Pradhan Mantri Ayush Yojana to include this scheme, I will think on it. I will recommend it to the ministry. And what my feeling is, as far as the trade, industry and business is concerned, this field has got a tremendous potential. Actually, the good suggestion which is coming to me, that a national oral health policy and school oral health policy, it's important. Same time we need training, research and technology center for skill and training related with the dental science, where dentist and engineering faculty people can come together and formulate the scheme. Some of your doctors are doing some experiments in Nagpur in Vishwacharya College of Engineering. You fix up the IIT. I will ready to give finance for this specialized technical technology center. This is very important, and where we need the cooperation of the dental doctors, at the same time the engineers. We need to develop new faculty which is related with the dental engineering. At the same time, for the medical science of point of view regarding cancer and everything, you are absolutely correct. We need to take protective measures by which we can save the life of the people. So 100% I am of the opinion that this is very important field, having huge potential, but at the same time we need to develop the technology, innovation and research, training, skill. I always tell to people about two theories. One is knowledge, innovation, entrepreneurship, science, technology, research, skill and successful practices from the experienced people like doctor like you, who have a tremendous experience of 20 years. Before Nagpur clinic, I got opportunity to go to Maulana Azad College of Dental College in Delhi. At least 25-30 times I visited there. I got opportunity to interact with many doctors, and I see the rush. I feel that there is a huge potential for it. So making new medical colleges, we need lecturers. At the same time, the majority young talented doctors, in place of job, they can start their clinics. We have to find out the way out, that how we can reduce the capital cost as far as the dental equipments and the furniture is concerned. And the third important thing is giving skilled by that experienced doctor to the semi-skilled or unskilled people, and also giving certificate for them, by which we can create more employment potential. And as a health services, we can protect our people. And because of this knowledge, training and technology, we have got a huge potential in the world. In the USA, in the UK, everywhere in the world, the most respectfully recognized the people are doctors. And there is actually we need more export for the country. Even we need to export more knowledge power to the world, where the people get opportunity for not only for their employment, but they can be given a strength to the country. So this is exactly the thinking of Prime Minister of Atmanirbhar Bharat. And there is a huge potential in this field. What I feel that it is the time to fix up the vision for the future. The people like you can make it. You can donate eye, but you cannot donate vision. You can make a vision of 25 years, 30 years. And whatever your expectation from the government, from my ministry, I am ready to accept it. I will also make the policy by which for 25 years, how we can make qualitative reform in this field. How we can get more equipment. Using IT in this field also equally important. The majority your equipments are related with the IT, and majority equipments are imported. Why you are not making it here in India? We can reduce the cost. And some of the already in Nagpur also, probably if you want to visit, our engineering college is very good. Dr. Padole is a very competent person who is the principal there, and one my friend Dr. Vishram Jamdar is the chairman. So the dental association and MSME ministry, I am ready to finance you. You can start this center for excellence in dental engineering, where we can take the advantage of the engineering knowledge. Even we need that we can make joint venture with the technology concern in the whole world. Majority the German companies are there. On the basis of, it's not a big task. I feel that our people are equally competent, but up till now we are not giving them appropriate vision, and that is the problem. So 100% I am confident that this is a very, very important and potential field which is going to create more jobs. That is very important, which is the mission for me. And the most important thing is giving relief to the poor people, to open more dental clinics in the rural area also. So I feel that it is, as far as the MSME is concerned, I am ready to finance them. We have already got a lot of schemes. If you have any suggestion related with the finance from the MSME for their banks, anything, please tell me. And actually I feel that the Ayushman Bharat, your suggestion, I will take it, and I will take it to the health ministry. And regarding this trade industry scenario, which already I requested you, about 90 to 95% of the dental instruments and materials are imported in the country with value about 2,500 to 3,000 crore. This is a serious thing, where I need your cooperation to take the initiative in it. And all the manufacturers related with the dental engineering equipments, materials, this is the time that we should think about Make in India and Made in India, where I am not only support to you only as a doctor for starting your clinics, but I am ready to support the industry which is already in manufacturing all these things. I want to support them, and definitely this is going to reduce our import, and it can give employment to youth of our country. Dental insurance benefit plans for employees is also a good scheme. You again prepare a note on it and give it to me. And regarding protecting cancer, you are absolutely correct. That regarding, it's a very important subject what is giving me the reference about Dr. Ravinder Singh, that we need to take a very important public campaign and preventive measures to protect the people from cancer. For that reason, the dental camps are already going on in the country, but we need to increase the number of camps to check the people, to find out to make the appropriate diagnosis and treat them and prevent them from the cancer. It is also an important job. So today we are facing the problem of this COVID-19. It is really a big problem. All sectors are facing problem. I know that you are also facing the problem. Actually, the whole world is searching for vaccine, and even Indian scientists are also working hard. and I am confident that due course of time we will get the vaccine. If we will get the vaccine, we will resolve our all problems. As early as possible, we are trying for that. Even probably some medicines are also available. So by getting good medicines, appropriate medicines and vaccine, we will resolve this problem. But at the same time, because of COVID-19, we are facing economic war. That is a very crucial challenge for the country. We need to increase more liquidity in the market. We need to finance more people, giving jobs to the people. And at the same time, those who have got completed their education, and if they want to open their own clinics, our ministry is 100% very positive and cooperative. We are ready to give them support, and I am confident that we are going to win war against COVID-19. But at the same time, we will win the war, economic war, and 100% I am confident about it. We have a plan, we have a dream to make India a super economic power. And that is the dream of our Prime Minister, to make India as a Atmanirbhar. The Atmanirbhar means we need to increase more export. We need to reduce import. We need to make in India, made in India, startup, stand-up, research, training, skilled, where we need to lead the world in every sector. And that is exactly the feeling of the Prime Minister about India. Indian engineers, people everywhere, they have got the huge potentials, and I am confident that we will be succeed in this mission. I am giving my special thanks to you. Thank you very much. Namaskar.